Hey, hello. This is Laura Lee Humphreys with Faces of Freedom. So I welcome you to this video. This is the next video in my series of videos that I'm doing about all of the toxic chemicals in products that make you ill. Okay, so the reason I do these videos is so that you can look at and recognize the names of ingredients on labels of products, whether they're household cleaners, whether they're in your shampoos, your body washes, even in your makeup, so that you can recognize those ingredients and what those chemicals are, the names of them, so that you can avoid those brands, because then you know that those chemicals, those ingredients, are toxic chemicals and they do your body harm and they are detrimental to your health. All right. So today's topic is the lovely and yet not so lovely chemical of formaldehyde. This is a really, really bad one, and it's in a million different places. So I'll just give you a little rundown, a little bit about it, and then I'll give you, I'll explain to you what it does in the body and some of the names. And granted, the names of this chemical there's a lot of them, and I may not be able to pronounce them so well. So I will also type them down in below in the description with this video so that you can copy and paste these names or these words and keep them in some files or something, so that when you look at the ingredient list in your products, and you'll be able to recognize them and know that what that word means, it's formaldehyde. So what is formaldehyde? If you ever have dealt with embalming processes or having to talk to a funeral home, then you know that that formaldehyde is embalming fluid. It embalms the dead, preserves the body long enough so that they can get through the funeral and get the person buried. So the question then becomes, why is formaldehyde in your body? Why do you need it? Why is it in all these different products, which I'll be telling you about, so that you're getting exposed to it? It's being absorbed through your skin, into your body. You're breathing fumes of formaldehyde in, and it's embalming you while you're still living. Think about it. Why would you want to pickle yourself or embalm your body while you're still alive? You know, I don't remember where I read this or when, but it's one of those things that just stuck in my head. And I was, I was reading something, and somebody was talking to a funeral director about, their process and what their experience was. And the funeral director was saying that in recent years, the last 10, 20 years, that with some people, they didn't have to use as much embalming fluid, because when they got the body, it was already half pickled. And so the questioner was asking the caretaker, the funeral director, well, why is that? Because they were already had so much formaldehyde in them that they were pickled. So, think about this. It's like, why would you do this to yourself while you're still living? Okay, so what is formaldehyde and where do you find it? It is a known and very strong carcinogen, meaning it causes cancer. And it's probably one of the most dangerous substances on the planet, according to Dr. Samuel Epstein, a professor at the University of Illinois. Many health agencies have tagged this one because it's so incredibly toxic, and yet it's found everywhere in 100 different places. Not just in your cleaning soaps, detergents, cleaning supplies, personal care products, but it's also found in your home, in the furniture, in wood products, carpets, paints, household cleaning products. So I think it's probably something that either is used to part of the glues or part of the furniture finishings that would be in there. Formaldehyde is such a bad chemical that in 2007, California took action to limit the use of it in its wood products. And then in 2010, the U.S. Congress decided to do the same. However, By 2013, this law still had not gone into effect because it was lost in all of the paperwork and the regulatory mumbo jumbo. So that tells you somebody does not want this law to be put into place. They want formaldehyde to be continued in everything like it has always been. So it is. It continues. So okay, so I said some of the things that you find it in. Let me explain more about what it does. It's a known carcinogen. It causes skin irritation and nausea. Another thing that it does, it contributes to allergies. It irritates your skin. It can contribute to contact dermatitis, skin rashes. Also headaches and chronic fatigue. So if you're living in an environment that has a lot of fumes of formaldehyde and other chemicals coming off of your carpets, your upholstery, your furniture, your window blinds or window treatments, then all of those things would have formaldehyde in them, and so it could be contributing to your chronic fatigue and headache, among other things. Okay. The vapor of formaldehyde is extremely irritating to the eyes, nose, and throat, all your mucous membranes. And according to the Mayo Clinic, formaldehyde also irritates your respiratory system, your lungs, your sinuses, can trigger heart palpitations and skin reactions, as I mentioned before. So this is absolutely not a good thing. So hence the need to become aware of it and what the other names of formaldehyde are and how the manufacturers hide it in products under these other names so that you can then recognize it and delete it as much as possible. Other things that formaldehyde does, it contributes to joint pain, not just arthritis, but joint pain. Allergies, depression, headaches, chest pain, ear infections, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and loss of sleep. It also can aggravate coughs, colds, and asthma, as I mentioned before, that it's a respiratory irritant. Very serious side effects, so if you've gotten an overload of formaldehyde and its fumes for too long, where you have serious side effects, then that will begin weakening the immune system and cause cancer. It can be absorbed through the skin and the nails, as well as the fumes that you breathe in. And so, again, it's very nasty. It's used in eyeshadow, mascara, cosmetics, antiperspirants, nail polish, perfumes, oral gels. Why would you want formaldehyde in your mouth? And almost all skincare products. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All right. It is also in shampoo, baby shampoo, and liquid body soaps. So, formaldehyde is the embalming fluid that pickles your body to prepare you for burial. Why on earth would you put it on your newborn baby's skin? Come on. When it's just starting out in life, it's got this whole life ahead of it, and you're going to put formaldehyde on your child? Really? Seriously? Come on. Let's go find some other alternatives for your baby shampoos and skincare products and mascara and cosmetics so that you stop poisoning yourself with formaldehyde. Okay, I got my little notes here. Oh, and I also wanted to share my experience that I had one time with formaldehyde. It was very short-lived because I recognized what was going on. It took over the course of about a month. So normally I don't wear nail polish on my fingers or toes because, you know, I have done massage for a long time, and just having nail polish on my nails with the massage oils, it just makes it, the polish all sticky and kind of grody, so I just don't use it. That was before I learned what was really in nail polish, and now there's no way I will anyway. So there's about a month's period, 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks of time when I was playing with nail polish on my toenails because I thought I wanted to make my toes look pretty like any woman does. So I did that, and then within a very short amount of time, I noticed my nails were peeling. They got very thin and weak and flimsy. And then one of my nails started to, they split, or it split, and it grew split. So it was like this. Rather than the solid edge of the nail, it split. And it remains that way till now. And I realized once my nails started doing that, and it just peeling and just being very weak, that the only thing that I had done differently was putting polish and then polish remover on my nails. And then I learned that there's formaldehyde in there. So I realized, wow, that nail polish is destroying my nails, and it damaged my DNA because that one nail now grows split. And it's never gone back together again. So that told me, it's like, that is not the thing to be putting on my body. There's other ways of looking pretty than putting noxious, toxic, cancer-causing formaldehyde on my toenails. All right, so something to think about for you. Let me see what else I can tell you about it. Not only does this chemical cause cancer, it's also possibly linked to leukemia, which I guess is a form of cancer, but it's kind of slightly different. But it's a definite known carcinogen. All right. Although the products generally contain small amounts of it, just think about it. The average woman puts 80 chemicals on her body before breakfast. 300 chemicals that are toxic and detrimental to her health go on her body over the course of a day. So, if formaldehyde is in shampoo, detergents, body soaps, mascara, deodorants, eyeshadow, other cosmetics, how many of those products are you putting on yourself over the course of a day, numerous times, day in and day out, week in, week out, year in, year out? Over the course of years, you'll have a significant dosage and buildup of not only formaldehyde, but all of the other toxic chemicals within your body. And then you wonder why you don't feel good. Well, let's connect some dots, learn how to read some of the ingredients, and learn to recognize, wow, this brand I know, it consistently has toxic ingredients in all of their products, so I'm going to stop using them, and I'm going to stop supporting them with my dollars. I'm going to go over here and do some research to find other products, other brands that are clean and non-toxic, and they're not going to poison me every single day. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do with this video series. So long-term effects, let's see, sorry about that. So when this chemical is commonly used every day, as I said, it builds up. Okay, so where is it found again? I'm just reading my notes here. It's also in sheetrock, in wood, pressed wood, wood furniture, the glue or the finishing polish. So it's not always easy to find because the manufacturers mask the name of it. It's also in your pet shampoo, your pet care products, as well as your own shampoo. So you're not necessarily going to find the word formaldehyde. Well, you won't find formaldehyde. What you'll find instead is its fragmented name. So it will list some of the chemicals and other things that go into the compound or the concoction known as formaldehyde. Okay, it's also in sunblock. Your conditioners, hair conditioner and shampoo, baby wipes, bubble bath, toothpaste. Let's not put formaldehyde in your mouth anymore. Soap bars or bars of soap. Project glue, like when you're doing arts and crafts or wood projects, it's in the glue. Construction adhesive, fireboard, plywood, paneling, and other such wood products. Okay, so here is a list of names, and I'll probably slaughter them because the chemical names of them are like 5 miles long and they're really kind of complex. But as I said, I will do my best to pronounce them, and then I'll print them down in the description of this video so that you can recognize them when you're reading ingredient lists. Okay, Tosylamide, melamine, polymers. Those would probably be in the wood glues. Now these two ingredients for sure I've seen in personal care products. Bisphenol A and urea. So not only is urea part of formaldehyde, it also comes from animal urine. Why would you want animal urine on your face? Okay, other polymers. Sodium hydroxymethane sulfonate, sodium bisulfate copolymer, phenols, phenolic resin, glycidyl ether, and 2 other names that are 5 miles long. So I'm not going to try and pronounce those, but for sure go through the list of the words of the ingredients, and I'll post them down below, and really look for formaldehyde in your products. Seriously, I know urea and bisphenol A, those are very common ingredients, and they do you no favors whatsoever. So look for that stuff, and look for other brands that don't have this stuff in it. And if you would like to know some of the brands that I use and where I get my shampoo, my body wash, my makeup from, that's non-toxic, that does not have harmful chemicals in it, then drop me a line below in the comments, and I'd be happy to share you my sources. All right? So take care. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be looking for the next video in my series of toxic chemicals that make you sick. All right? So again, this is Laura Lee Humphreys with Faces of Freedom, and enjoy the rest of your day.